Chillo there, H+III+T to boot that dang on time. Look, I told y'all I was really messing with this angle, gosh dang it. Ooh, I got stuff all up on my face too. This is not a good look for H+III+T, gosh dang. But I literally just look at all that crust. That's what I get for buying a 4K camera, gosh dang, but that's neither here nor there. I literally just woke up, and unlike when I'm vlogging, you can't really tell how jacked up H+III+T be in the morning. I'm telling you, that morning routine is real stuff, gosh dang. Like, I be going through some foolishness to get right for the camera, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, I told y'all I like this angle. I'm finna start doing it a lot more. I'm trying to go away from vlogging and starting to vlog, but that's neither here nor there. I love this angle, gosh dang it. And the lighting in this general area around the time I wake up, which is like 1 because I'm a bum, but that's neither here nor there, and that rhymed. Anyway, let's get to this dang on Black Panther review, gosh dang it. You've heard me talk about it in passing in the last maybe week or so, and I've been trying to give everyone a chance to see the movie. So the movie been out about a week and a half now. If you haven't seen it, gosh dang it, I've waited long enough. I'm sorry. I gotta get the foolishness out there before I forget parts of the movie, gosh dang it. I'm sorry, so just don't watch this this video, even though 90% of you won't anyway, gosh dang it. But if you are looking at the title saying, oh my gosh, wonder what H+III+T thinks, and I sit here and spoil something for you, you cannot, like if I sit here and spoil the milk, gosh dang, you're the one who were lactose intolerant. Don't throw that at me. But that's not here nor there. I'm just seeing a lot of reviews of the movie by some people who I just, it's dope that you're reviewing it. I think it's wonderful that you're reviewing it and such. I bet it won't get the big review, but that's not here nor there. So I just figured maybe someone who not can speak on the culture, but is a part of the culture actually speaks on it. But that's not here nor there, if you know what I mean by that. But that's not here nor there. Let's get to the dang on foolishness. Look, Black Panther, to me, is one of my favorite movies. Period. It's only been out about a week and a half, and I already know I'm tackling someone's, like full Zaza Petroleum mode, gosh dang it, and I am falling on someone's legs to get a Blu-ray copy of that foolishness, and I'm gonna get a regular copy for my grandmother, but that's neither here nor there, because it goes harder than 6 little bits. This movie is just great, and you guys know my favorite movies are all centered around robots, so this is the first time something has even cracked that list that has nothing to do with robots, gosh dang it. But this joint is on point like a pencil. And I gotta say, I'm not a Marvel guy. I want to make that 100% clear. I am the demographic I feel like the movie was trying to go after. I don't keep up with superhero movies. I don't care. Marvel movies to me are corny. They're kind of cringy. I never get it. I never understand what's so amazing about it. Like, I saw the first Avengers. Unpopular opinion, I didn't like it. It's really corny to me. It's just like, oh, look, it's the dudes in space. Like, when I was a kid, maybe if I watched it, I would have been like, ah, ga, ga. But now it's just like, let's get Tony Starks. Like, you feel me? Like, I like the first, like, the original trilogy of Spider-Mans with, like, Tobey Maguire and stuff. But again, I was a kid, so, you know, and I love superheroes growing up and such. It's just, when Marvel started doing their universe thing and everything started coming together, it just became really cringy to me. I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't seen any of that foolishness. So these Marvel movies never pique my interest. I'll always see something and say, oh, let me check out Logan. But then I never see it because I'm just like, it's probably something corny. But that's neither here nor there. I had to go see this movie. I just had to. The brand behind it, the campaign behind it was too much. I had to go represent, gosh dang it, because I said, even though if I'm the only one who sees it, gosh dang it, they'll never give us another movie if I don't see it again, gosh dang it. So I went in with not really any real expectations. I just said I need to support this film. Like, on some real stuff, like, and I mean, for the obvious reasons. You got an all-black cast, you got to support that foolishness, because if it would have flopped, they would have never gave it to us again, gosh dang it. So I'm like, let me check this foolishness out. I'm watching the movie, and again, I had zero expectations because I haven't seen a Marvel film in I don't know how long. Like, I saw like half of the last Thor, and then I ended up walking out because I didn't care, and I had a date. But that's not here nor there. But I haven't seen a Marvel film in the longest time, so I don't know what's going on in the universe. I don't care. I was just there for Black Panther, gosh dang it. It starts out kind of slow, I'm not gonna lie to you. Again, because I'm not a superhero movie guy, so the whole Wakanda back history thing, I'm like, oh, that's great. I mean, I had to get my thick rims out, gosh dang, because I thought we were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Had to get my neck beard right, gosh dang, because I'm sitting here like, okay, origin story, I don't care. But then, to me, the movie officially starts and stops being corny. You feel me? All those Disney Marvel tropes stop when they introduce Michael B. Jordan at the dang on museum. And if you haven't seen it, when you go see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. When Michael B. Jordan is in that dang on museum with his back turned, with the jean jacket, the dang on long fit shirt, bruh. That is when the movie friggin' starts. You see him and you're just like, oh. So we're watching a movie, are we? Gosh dang it. You've heard it from everyone, I'm sure. Michael B. Jordan steals the friggin' show. And I'm going to assume that those Derrick Rose top dreads he's got going on, those dang on top ramen dreads he's got going on, I think it's a sew-in or something like that. Because you watch every other interview, this man got like super short Obama hair, gosh dang it. So that's gotta be a sew-in or something like that, because he did not grow out his hair that much in like a week. You look at the interviews before and after, gosh, you feel me? But that's not even, it's gotta be a sew-in. It has got to be a sew-in. I'm calling it, gosh dang it. Those dreads were a sew-in, but that's neither here nor there. And now that I know that that's possible, Halloween finna be on point like a pencil, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Eric B. Jordan is playing the part of Eric Killmonger, which I think his name was said maybe 3 times in the entire film. So the only reason why people know that that's Killmonger is because of Google, because they never say his name more than twice. But that's neither here nor there, because I was just like, well, Michael B. Jordan's dude or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's when the movies start. I feel like the movie is given a chance to break away from its Marvel corniness to just be a regular movie. This isn't a movie where every 3 seconds there's a freaking joke. It's taken very seriously. You get the vibe throughout the entire film like, dang, if I had a freaking magical Catman suit, gosh dang it, with some one-piece devil fruit behind me, maybe I could do this cool stuff too. But doesn't it kind of beg the question, does he need the devil fruit? Because if he just puts on the costume with the necklace, doesn't that make him all superhero-y? You feel me? Does he need the devil fruit? Because if he puts on the Catman suit, the Catman suit's kind of super too. Does he need the fruits to be the Black Panther? You feel me? Can't anyone just put on the necklace? Might have just thrown out a plot hole, I'm not really sure, but that's neither here nor there. But it's a dope film. I want to focus on the fact, not so much the plot, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to sit here and just tell you the entire film or something like that. Go see it yourself, gosh dang it. I'm not going to be your Netflix, you bum. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to talk about the culture behind it, gosh dang it. There's a point in the film where Killmonger becomes the king or whatever. And there's like a shot of him walking towards the throne, and the pan is like twisting like this. No louder, milk. I know no one got that joke. That's okay. It's just like twisting, and Killmonger is just like walking over to the throne, and they got these 808s in the background. I don't know what track it is. I cannot find it on the Black Panther soundtrack, gosh dang it. But it is just dripping with sauce, gosh dang it. And I think personally, it's because not only did the dudes at Disney or wherever decide not only are we going to have basically an all-black cast, but we're going to say, look, y'all got the sauce as far as the culture. I'm not saying because it's all black people, it was an amazing film. It's because of the culture behind it. It was black people allowed to be black people. And I keep saying that dang on hip-hop is pop culture now. So we're going away from trying to appease this like 25% nerd culture. No offense, y'all, but instead of trying to appease the nerds, gosh dang it, they said, no, let's actually make a cool film. Let's not try to be all like, oh, spandex. No, they decided to make a cool freaking film. And they got together real pop culture element. They didn't have freaking Drake doing Hotline Bling to try and shook and jive for us, gosh dang it. They weren't trying to, I can't think of the word. What's the word where they're trying to, oh, I just had it. What's that word? What is the word? I'm dying. What's that word? Where you're trying to, like, tip your hat to a culture to make them feel involved, but they're not really. Not placate. Ah, what is that word? Trying to, appropriate? No. Yo, what's good? I got you on a speaker. I'm doing the Black Panther review. What is the name of that term where someone is trying to, like, they're trying to, like, appease to a certain culture or, like, people? What's that word? It's not appropriation. What is that word?
Not appropriate.
If it just had, like Drake on the soundtrack, right? And that's all they did, and everything else was just like a regular Marvel film. It's just like, oh, look, we got some black people. There you go. What is that word? We're trying to something, y'all.
Culturally appease.
Yeah, but what's another word for that?
Like, trying to pander to black people.
Pander. Thank you. Gosh dang it, pandering. Thank you. Okay. I'll talk to you later, bro. Thank you.
Okay.
Y'all heard Phoenix. Pandering. Gosh dang it. Pandering. My gosh. Wow, I'm going to have to cut a lot of that out. Okay. It wasn't like they were trying to pander to... Shut up. It's not like they were trying to pander to us, gosh dang it. And again, when I say us, granted, it's a lot of black people, and dang on, hip-hop culture is black culture, but everyone involved in hip-hop culture. It could be white kids that listen to rap, it could be Spanish, Indian, whatever you are. They weren't trying to pander to pop culture. They didn't have a bunch of fidget spinners. They weren't nay-naying and whipping. Gosh dang it, it wasn't pandering. And I think that's what makes this movie so great. It's legitimately, they just said, look, we're not going to be corny and have Cardi B on the soundtrack. No, let's go get TDE. Gosh dang, now you feel me? It was literally dripping with the dang on authentic sauce. It was mostly filmed in Atlanta. That kind of vibe, you just wouldn't expect that from a freaking Marvel movie. And it's great. It's authentic. They're not trying to pander. And that's what I love the absolute most about it. Now, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They've done, as far as the cast goes, they've done interviews saying that basically it's a bunch of black people behind it, blah, blah, blah. But we don't really know what's going on. We don't know what Disney was thinking. We don't know. We don't freaking know. But whatever the dang on quota was, whatever the dang on thoughts were behind it, I love it regardless. I don't feel like it panders, not once. It's just an authentically cool film. And what's cool? Hip-hop culture. And that's what it was. It was just unapologetically hip-hop. And I loved it. Again, I want to clarify that it's not just because it was a bunch of black people. Trust me, that helped that it was basically an all-black cast. But the vibes and energy around it was just so authentically hip-hop. And it's about time someone finally said, you know what? That's what's popping out here. Let's just make a film, right? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's why I love this film. And also for so that's the vibe of it, right? We've talked about the story, we've talked about the vibe and the feel, gosh dang it. And I know it got me personally. It made me feel like, wow, I love this film. Had nothing to do with Iron Man or those corny people, gosh dang it. It was just an authentic urban film. Well, not urban, hip-hop film. And I just loved it, guys, as far as the culture goes. Not that everybody was freestyling, but you get what I mean. The vibe, the culture was so clear that they just gave us some money and said, look, go make a dope film. And I love that. You just don't see that for movies nowadays. And also, so that's the vibe, right? If I was a kid right now, I would be jumping off the walls. Are you telling me that there's not only a black superhero, and yes, everybody likes to pull out Blade or whatever, a cool black superhero. You feel me? What's cool in hip-hop culture is different than what's cool in nerd culture, right? Basically, and again, no offense for calling y'all nerds, but that's basically what it is, gosh dang it. You can look at Iron Man and say, well, that's so cool, gosh dang it. I want to think where I can fly around, blah, 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 right? Black Panther is cool to us. Y'all give us Blade, or if you made the Green Lantern black, You feel me? It's not the same thing. You got to give us the swag to go with it. You got to give us the sway to go with it, gosh dang it. You feel me? And that's what Black Panther has. And take your pick. You want to be Killmonger or you want to be Black Panther? Now, even though that dude got smacked around for about 90% of the film, I was feeling some type of way about that, but that was more so to the story. How you going to let a dude hit you with the 5-knuckle shuffle and dang on AA, you give you an attitude to just, how you get flipped off the dang on man? You gonna let a man flip you? You gonna let a man throw you off the waterfall? I felt some type of way. That man was getting beat up the entire film. I would have been down for dang old M'Baka, freaking Kylo Quinn being the new king. How you gonna let a dude flip you off a freaking water fountain? Gosh dang it. Waterfall, no TLC. Niagara Falls, but that's neither here nor there. Thought it was a great film. That's my views on the whole film, gosh dang, from every dang on aspect. Oh, I didn't even finish my point. If I was a little kid and I saw this foolishness, I would be really excited because when I was a kid and you wanted to be someone in these pretend sessions we had, you'd have to be the Black Vegeta. You'd have to be the Black Goku or Black Sasuke, Black Naruto, Black Superman, right? You couldn't, like, I would always have to be Booker T. Anytime we were playing wrestling, right? I could never be Jeffrey. I had to be Booker T. So it's just dope that you actually look like the cool person on the screen. And again, and it's not just about the fact that they're black. That's a part of it. But it's the fact that it's cool too. You feel me? It's not cringy. It's not cheesy. It's cool. It's just a dope moment. It's just a dope moment for the culture. And I appreciate everything that these people did. But that's not even there. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. See another triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point them out. That is your realistic, that's your honest review of Black Panther, gosh dang it. No one else is going to say what I just said on camera today, gosh dang it. But that's why SeverTheBond is here. And it's your honest Black Panther review. I said everything that everyone is thinking. And you're welcome. And I'm a part of the culture, so it's not cringy. Well, it's probably cringy because it's me, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the movie down below. Gosh dang it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to talk about Kendrick Lamar, gosh dang it. We're going to have a Black Panther week, but that's not here nor there. Oh, you see another triple OG putting as much work as me. Do a favorite, point him out. Penguin Gang, what's Liddy? Not Lego.